Hi, my name is Karlis and my position with Dinex company is Customer Care and Mechatronics Product Business Manager. And today I'll be introducing you to our Mechatronics product range. Nowadays, the emission standards for heavy-duty diesel engines are so strict that the aftertreatment system needs to employ a whole range of Mechatronics products. Some of them we'll be taking a look at here. Here we have a urea dosing system. This unit is responsible for feeding the aftertreatment system with pressurized diesel exhaust fluid that is then to be injected before the SCR catalyst in carefully controlled amounts. It contains feed lines for diesel exhaust fluid, air, as well as engine coolant, and of course a multi-pin electrical connection. And once the diesel exhaust fluid is pressurized, it is then sent to the AdBlue injector, or diesel exhaust fluid injector as we know it, to combat NOx emissions. The exhaust gas temperature sensor, as the name implies, measures the exhaust gas temperature. It operates by the principle of thermocouple, measuring the voltage between two terminals as it changes along with temperature. The signal is then read by the ECU directly without the use of a CAN bus system. The pressure sensor, or delta pressure sensor, measures the pressure or the differential pressure in its installed location. This particular example is a delta pressure sensor as it has two leads. So that means it is measuring the differential pressure across, let's say, for example, a DPF substrate. The signal is very similar to the temperature sensor as it simply needs to measure the produced voltage as it changes along with pressure. And here we have a NOx sensor. The aim of a NOx sensor is to measure the level of nitric oxides in the exhaust gas stream. And this measurement is done before and after the SCR catalyst to evaluate its operational efficiency. The sensor head is what's doing the actual measurement. The reading is then fed through an analog signal to the interface module, where it gets converted into a CAN bus signal that is then read by the ECU. Here we have a good example of a Euro 6 system. And as for the temperature sensor, in this particular case we have three of them. One of them is right here in the system inlet. The second one is located before the DPF substrate. And the third one is located after the DPF substrate. As for the NOx sensor, in a typical Euro 6 system we will have two of them. One of them will be situated before the SCR and the other one will be situated after the SCR. And both of these sensors together in conjunction will be measuring the level of nitric oxide drop across the SCR substrate. In this particular Euro 6 system, all of the diesel exhaust fluid and compact systems are located in a single module. And this module, called the urea dosing system, as explained before, is responsible for pressurizing diesel exhaust fluid and then feeding it to the injector to be injected in carefully controlled amounts. And in this particular model, this urea dosing system is located under this cover. Another very exciting product that we'll be including in our product range is going to be a diesel injector. And these we'll be offering in a remanufactured state. And so here, for this particular example, here we have a 6-cylinder diesel engine, and that means that for each cylinder there will be one diesel injector. And so, this is it. I hope you have found this video to be informative, and see you next time!